Well, good morning, Lloyd Dussault Sr. checking in. It's Wednesday, so another edition of Lloyd's Wednesday Blue Page Specials, and today it's going to be chili. And we'll give you a quick description here before I get rolling. I'm starting early today, so this chili is going to set and simmer for quite a while because the way the situation is, we have to use the camera today to do a little video work. And it's starting around 10 o'clock, so I'm going to do my cook show a little early so that we can get our filming out of the way and then have some lunch. So we'll start out with the usual, putting a little bit of good old bacon grease in my skillet here. Not too much, just enough to wet the bottom a little bit here. Alright, that looks pretty good. Call that a done deal. Alright, so the chili that I'm going to be making today is a called Bear Creek Country Kitchens. I've used Bear Creek products before. Their cream of cheddar broccoli soup is excellent right out of the bag, and I modify it a little to make it better. And I'm going to do the same thing with their chili today. Normally all you have to do with this chili is bring 7 cups of water to a boil, whisk in the soup mix, reduce the heat for 25 minutes, and you got it made. But there's you also added 1 can of tomato paste to that along when you cook it up. But we're going to go a little bit different, and I'll kind of call the shots as we go here. First thing I'm going to do this morning to modify the thing is I am going to have hamburger in this, and I'm also going to add some onions. I've got a cup, approximately 1.5 cups of green onions. I'm going to get those going in the pan here a little bit. That's going to all be going in the chili. I've got 7 cups of water heating on the other burner. And I've got this cooking at a pretty good clip. Alright, so turn the camera off a minute while I break these down a little. I'll be adding some hamburger to this shortly, so I'll just check off a little bit here. Alright, I'm back. The onions are coming along. A little bit of a brownness on them, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix the hamburger in. Break it down, mix it all together, and cook it right along with the onions. Not going to hurt it a bit. Break it down here, stir it. All right. Okay, so while I work this down, I shall turn the camera off again. Not rocket science what I'm doing. Just blending it all in and browning up the meat a little bit while I'm getting ready for the water to boil on the other kettle. I should say while the other kettle is hopefully boiling. There, I can turn the heat back up again. And I'll keep working this, and I'll shut her down for a couple of minutes. Okay, we're back. Okay, the water's boiling. I've drained the fat out of the meat. Turn this other burner off here. And I don't know if you can see it, but I got a pretty good amount of fat out of there. Just to show you what you buy nowadays. So we're ready to put the goodies in the pot. And I'm going to open up the Bear Creek. And sure the water's going again here. Add that. Okay. Gonna add a can of crushed tomatoes to that. And tomato paste, 1 can. can't get the meat in there without going over the top. I think we're going to run close. Whoa there, let's not lose all your food. All right. I don't want to miss any of them onions if I can help it. One of my favorites. Alrighty now. So, oh my goodness gracious, that's pretty full. It's going to soak up the juice. So now we're going to let this simmer, come up to a boil, and I'll keep working it a little bit. And let it go. One more thing is going to go in there. And I almost forgot. A little bit of salsa goes in there. Alright, what do we got here? 1 cup, I believe. What we want. Or thereabouts, 3/4. It's not, doesn't have to be exact. There we go. That's good. That makes the difference. Alright. So everything's in there. I may change this to another kettle. But I'm going to let this get going and I'll keep an eye on it. Keep everybody posted. So time for it to come up and start softening up all the beans. Lloyd Dussault Sr. checking out. Just checking back in for a few minutes. It's about 9:43. I have my chili on the back burner on a low simmer with a couple of heat diffusers underneath it. So that'll be going till noontime on a very low heat. So that's pretty much on its own. I'll just come over and give it a stir every once in a while. And I'll give you an after actions report after lunch. So that's it. And I may make some cornbread, but that probably is not going to be on the video this time. Lloyd Dussault Sr. checking out. Well, everyone seemed to enjoy the chili. And this is what we have left over, a little bit of cornbread. I did make cornbread, but I didn't do the video of that. But the cornbread was good. Everybody liked the chili, and we still got a few meals left over, so nothing like satisfied customers. So Lloyd Dussault Sr. checking out after another Wednesday meal.